Lamb's ear is one of the toughest plants in the garden. It handles poor soil, dry spells, and neglect without any trouble. So when it turns brown, water is almost always the reason, and usually too much of it. Lamb's ear is a drought-tolerant plant. It's used to dry, well-drained conditions. That silvery coating on the leaves actually helps it hold moisture in. So when the soil stays wet for too long, the plant struggles fast. There are two situations that cause browning most often. The first is overwatering, which leads to soggy roots and mushy leaves. The second is crowding. When a clump gets too dense, moisture gets trapped in the center, and the foliage starts to rot. Let's go through both. Overwatering is the most common reason lamb's ear turns brown. When the roots sit in wet soil, they start to rot. And once the roots go, the leaves follow. They turn brown, go soft and mushy, and may start to drop. The leaves will feel different too. Healthy lamb's ear leaves are firm and covered in that soft, fuzzy texture. Overwatered leaves feel limp or squishy, and the browning often starts at the base of the plant and works upward. The fix starts with checking your watering. Lamb's ear doesn't need regular watering the way most garden plants do. Water deeply when the soil is dry, then leave it alone. If your soil holds water, heavy clay, compacted ground, that's the bigger problem. Add sand or compost to open it up and improve drainage. If the browning is already advanced, remove the damaged leaves. Getting them out of the way improves airflow and stops the rot from spreading further. The second cause looks a little different. If your lamb's ear clump has been growing for a few years and the browning is happening in the middle, not the edges, crowding is likely the issue. As the clump gets larger, the stems in the center press together. Moisture gets trapped in there, especially after rain or watering, and it can't dry out. Over time, the foliage in the middle starts to mat and rot. The fix here is straightforward. Gently work your way into the center of the clump and pull out the dead, matted material. You don't need tools, just hands. Clearing it out lets air move through and usually stops the problem on its own. If the clump is very large, divide it. Dig up the plant, split it into smaller sections, replant them with more space between them, and the rot won't be able to get established again. So lamb's ear turning brown. If the whole plant looks soggy and limp, water less and fix your drainage. If it's just the center rotting, clear out the dead material and divide the clump if it's overgrown. For more on lamb's ear problems, visit Yardener.com and search for lamb's ear.